Let's do it. Let's go. What's happening? What's happening? We trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good evening. We live in the trap with it, man. It is game day week, man. We turning up the content up a couple notches, man. You understand me? We turning it up a couple notches, man. It is game time, game week. We need to be focused on the task at hand, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. The first order of business is the doo-doo Browns, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go knock these boys out, you understand me? Let's get it. Shout out to my people, man, please. If you're under the sound of my voice, hit the like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. You already know it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Shout out to my folk. Shout out to them members sliding in for the win, man. Shout out to Tricks in the building celebrating 7 months of membership, man. He says we in the trend now. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Mr. Desmond Iron Man. Shout out to Marcus McFarland. We in the building, man. Appreciate y'all on the membership vibes. And hey, man, don't be shy. Become a trap member. You will not get indicted. You understand? I promise you that. You will not get indicted. That's a promise. Let's get it. Let's do it. Yeah. Shout out to my folk. Hey, man. We need everybody to hit that like and share, man. Let's get this trap line jumping around the corner. You know what I'm saying? That's what we say, man. I don't know if y'all understand that lingo when I say that. You know? We'll pass by the club and be like, damn, that line jumping around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Make you want to go inside the club, you know? I don't know if you knew that, but you know. Let's get it. But you know, first and foremost, we got to make sure them haters doing the most. What they was put on God's green earth to do, and you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. Hit the like and share for the squad. It would not charge a card. Let's go. Yeah, we in the building with it. Yeah, it's a trap too.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same
We just trapping on the Tuesday. Yeah.
Came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey,
and we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey,
that what make them hate. That what
we
make
in the
them
building,
hate.
man. The trap is back full of
just in the way. Hey, landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Let's get it.
You ain't even on the team, you just a ball, boy. Real high, used to ride knockouts, but it's real now. Real fly. I probably average your career high. Nigga one day hating on it, probably
let's
wanna
get the
kill
lights up. Let's
when
get the
they got
shares
our own
up.
band, we holler.
Let's do it.
Deal now, yeah. Long little CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's get it.
Took my brother, that shit made me go harder. That shit turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the comma. Now I'ma run up them commas. For the summer, run up them numbers. Yeah. I know that they hate the way it go ball, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. Street made on the chain. I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same
We just trapping on the Tuesday. Yeah.
We came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad,
but screw it, just let them hate.
Hey, that what make them
let's
hate.
get the lights up, let's get the shares up, let's run it, man, let's do it.
And they just in the way.
We in the building with it.
That what make them
The
hate.
trap is
That
back.
what make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting cake
And
they
just
just in the way.
Hey. Whoa. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through your phone, but I promise you, you in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. We already know it's a Trap Tuesday, man. And hey, if you're new here, this is how we do it on a Tuesday, right?
Sorry. I don't remember any of it.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
It was just Tuesday, baby.
Trap.
You know what I'm saying?
Trap.
It was no big deal, man. He says, Justin Kitchen says, do you have Venmo? I do not have Venmo. I'm sorry. I will get it after today. But I do have PayPal now. I got Cash App and, you know, the Super Chats and stuff, of course. But, man, it's a Trap Tuesday, man. We real close to the game. It's game week. Is it starting to resonate with y'all? Do y'all feel like it's game week just yet? Do you feel it? Is it feeling like game week yet, man? Because it's a certain feeling you get. College football it almost do it for me, but it's just something different about that NFL, baby. Trap. It's just something different about them Cowboys on that field, man. Because, listen, we already know once that ball is snapped, once the kickoff happens, we got to get right back to it. We got to get right back together and start back supporting this football team. No matter if they did piss me off all off season, that's neither here nor there. We got to understand, put all our differences aside, and still support this football team, and hopefully they get to that number 6. Like, let's do it. Hopefully. So, listen, I know that sounds far-fetched to some people, man, because, you know, a lot of people down on this team. But I look at it like, you know, it just take a little luck. You always need a little luck. People don't understand that luck is a part of the equation, in my opinion, because, listen, explain to me how else you would be healthy at the end of the season. Like, it take a little luck. Like, can't nobody, none of these 32 teams guarantee that they'll be healthy enough to win a Super Bowl at the end of the year. It take a little bit of luck, man. So I just feel like, listen, the most important thing, we got to make sure we there. We got to make sure we got our tickets and we lined up. So if an opportunity arises, we got to be ready for it, man. So, hey, it's 2024, 2025 season. Let's get it done, Cowboys. Trap. Let's get it done, Cowboys. But we got some interviews to talk about, man. We got some interviews to look at. We got some film to look at. We're going to look at a lot of things today, man. Shout out to HTM in the building, man. What's happening with you? He said, damn, cuz didn't wait for me. Man, we supposed to have a whole nother show. What is you talking about? We doing spin back things, man. You set the show for 6:30. Now you talking about I ain't wait for you. You see how people be doing it, bro? They just do you dirty. People just do you dirty, man. We got a spin back show coming. So I don't know what's wrong with HTM. You know, it might be he might got his glasses off or something. You never know. Trap. Salute to Justin Kitchens, man, with the $9.99. I appreciate you, sir. He says, one of the best in the business. Much respect, bro. DC4L, man. I appreciate you, man. I really do. Thank you for your contributions, man. And like I said, that's going to go towards the raffle I'm doing with the autographed Cavante Turpin hat that I'll be raffling off to y'all. It's right here, you know. Autographed Cavante Turpin hat. And I know somebody going to put that in their collection and treat it better than I will, because I'll wear it and it'll be on my head and it'll be, you know, the autograph might be sweated out of anything. I ain't going to do right. I'm going to wear it. So I'm going to make sure I give it to one of y'all. You know, I'm going to do the raffle at the end of the month. What I said the 2nd. I said October the 2nd. So that's starting yesterday. We're going to do it. But I'm going to count the ones that I got from the past couple shows. I'm going to still count the ones I got. But, yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Was that a bird or a plane? What was it? I'm not sure. Hold on. Oh, it's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is, man. Shout out to everybody out here. Right. Hey, man, we got a little trap topics of the day, man. Let's get into it. It's a few screenshots I want to go over first before we get into it. But this is the unofficial depth chart. I know the word's a little teeny tiny, but, you know, work with your boy. All right? No surprises with Cedarian Lamb as the number 1 receiver. Then you got Jalen Brooks backing him up. Tyler Guyton looks like he's the starter at left tackle. Austin Richards backing him up. Tyler Smith, left guard, no surprises. TJ Bass is his backup. Cooper Beebe has won the center position. Trap. And y'all know how that pleases me. That pleases me. I'm sorry. Like, I'm very, very happy about Cooper Beebe winning the center position. So y'all ain't gotta hear my mouth. Y'all ain't gotta hear me complain and be mad because y'all didn't give me no toys, no weapons, no weaponry. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'ma let you live. I'm glad Cooper Beebe won the job, so y'all don't have to hear nothing from landlord. You have to hear nothing at all, okay? You're spared from hearing me complain about it. Long as he's getting put to good use, and I'm confident about him, I feel good about him, so I'm happy about those results. But listen here, if Brock Hoffman would have won that job, y'all would have never heard the end of me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have had a whole lot of stuff to say about that. Cause I'm just saying, man, how much capital we gonna give to this O-line? That's all I'm saying. I'm a wide receiver. I'm getting mad. I'm frustrated. I can't get nothing. The last time we gave up some real capital was CeeDee Lamb. Look how good that happened for you. So all I'm saying is, hey, share the wealth. Let us get some toys over here next year now. Let us get some toys. All right. Cooper Beebe won center position. That's good news. Zach Martin, the elder statesman of the whole line, still playing at a top tier level. Might not be invincible like he used to be, but he's still playing at a high level. Terrence Steele, hey, we need you this year, Terrence. We need you, Terrence. We need you. Man, how y'all feel? Like, before we go too far, on a scale of 1 to 10, how y'all feeling about Terrence Steele? We know he won off-season awards, so he the type of guy that's going to work his tail off. He's going to be there early. He's going to leave late. That's the type of guy he is. But sometimes you just don't got it. Now, I don't think that's him. I'm just saying, work don't overcompensate for everything sometimes. Like, you know, the first time, like, listen, if somebody's not good, the first thing they're going to say is, hey, he's a worker, though. He works.
Trap.
What we said, that's just like you asking about a girl and then we start talking about how smart she is. That's just not the most, that's not the highest on the totem pole. Now, do we want a bag of rocks? No. We want her to be smart. We want her to be intelligent, but you know, to a certain degree, that's just not number one on the spectrum. That's all we saying. So listen, Terrence Steele, we need you to tighten up, sir. We really do. I'm talking about, listen, we already got a rookie at left tackle. We cannot have you over there playing under what we expect from you on the right side as well. We just can't tolerate that. We need Terrence Steele to come back in form, being a dominant person in the run game and all of that. So I got a clip from him in his interview. He sounded pretty confident, but we'll touch on that in a minute. But, you know, let's keep going with this roster. That roster thing so quick. All right, give me 1 second. Fighting a little cold right now, so y'all bear with me. All right, Jake Ferguson, that's no big news. You know what I'm saying? We already knew what Jake Ferguson was gonna be. I expect him to be one of the top tight ends in football this year. I expect him to be a Pro Bowler, if not an All-Pro. I expect him to keep trending upwards. I just do. I feel very confident in his skill set and what he brings to the Dallas Cowboys. Can't wait to see him and Dak Prescott in year 3 for Mr. Jake Ferguson. Now, do y'all? This is unofficial right here. This is unofficial. But I'm sorry, you already know what I'm finna say. My antennas are up at this tight end position, boy. My antennas are up, man. Where is Mulder and Scully? You know what I'm saying? It's something fishy going on. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know if Luke Schoonmaker's supposed to be right here. And then something else is concerning. Brevin Spanford is ahead of John Stevens. This gotta be unofficial. This gotta be a typo. I don't understand that, okay? That gotta be a typo. No way is John Stevens supposed to be behind Brevin Spanford. No way. Miss Adika giving these mama remedies. I might have to take it. She said, drink some black seed tea, landlord. I'm gonna have to, Miss Adika. I'm feeling a little parched back here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to shake back real quick though, real quickly. But I'm gonna get it done though. All right. How y'all feeling about this tight end position? No way Brevin Spanford should be ahead of John Stevens. No way Luke Schoonmaker should be ahead of anybody. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a second-year player, but what has he done? What has he done? Oh, they saying it's in alphabetical order? It ain't no way, because Breakfast Span 4 should be ahead of them then, right? Schoonmaker wouldn't be ahead of, you know what I'm saying? JV, you got me feeling like I'm a little silly up here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on now. Breakfast Span 4 will be ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? Now, you might be right. They going off the last name. Yeah. It might be going off the... But it can't be in alphabetical order. It just can't be. That'll be silly. You might be right, JV. I hope they ain't doing that. That's kind of crazy. Let's see if that stand up to the other positions. Let's see. Okay. Jalen Tolbert. Yeah. Cooks. Yeah, it is in alphabetical order. Looks like. That's crazy. Why would they do that? I don't like that. Do they always do that? Because I'm thinking this is like, you know, in order of priority. That's what it should be. Because look, the starters are over here though. You know what I'm saying? The starters are over here. The running backs. Let's see what the running backs say. Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah. Now, yeah. See what I'm saying? Rico should be ahead. So now it ain't adding up. Yeah, it's not in alphabetical order then. It couldn't be. Rico should be ahead of Zeke then. If they all was in alphabetical order. See what I'm saying? Dowell and Elliott. Yeah, so it couldn't be in alphabetical order. That's already a flaw. So yeah, I don't think I'm buying that, JV. It could be. What y'all think? Do y'all think this is just simply in alphabetical order, or is this just, you know, whatever? Zeke is the starter, I know, but I'm thinking that this is in order of priority, meaning who's the starter and who's the backup. So that's why I was concerned about Luke Schoonmaker, Brevin Spanford, and John Stevens, because that look like it's miscellaneously misassembled and all these other 16-letter words. It don't look right to me, okay? But let's continue. We got Jalen Tolbert as the next wide receiver, okay? Kavontae Turpin, okay? You know what I'm saying? Kavontae Turpin, I'm glad he made the roster. I heard that report was false. I got a graphic talking about that coming up, so stay tuned. I heard that was false. It was accusations. That's what it was. False accusations.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations.
It was not correct. It was not true. But Brandon Cooks, Ryan Flournoy. I'm so happy that they got the wide receivers right, though. They really got them right this time. Like, and you know I was critical on these wide receivers, but I feel good about all the guys that made it. I feel like they really deserved it. Now, you know Ryan probably had some priority with him being a draft pick, but at the same time, he actually balled out. He actually played better than a lot of those other guys who was in there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Everything is alphabetical order after the first one. Okay. Tell me something. Good Lord. Tell me something. I'm just trying to see now. All right. But Brandon Cooks coming in, Ryan Flournoy, Dak Prescott, of course, Cooper Rush, and then Trey Lance. All right. I don't think that's right either, though. Because we just said it couldn't be that. Trey Lance will be ahead of Cooper Rush. It's not in alphabetical order at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's in alphabetical order at all, y'all. Y'all distracting me. It couldn't be. Trey Lance would be ahead of Cooper Rush. Somebody just said it was in alphabetical order after the starter. No, Trey Lance should be ahead of Cooper Rush then. That's not true. It got to be in the order of priority. It's just the unofficial depth chart. It's not the official depth chart. That might be what's the problem right now. So let's continue. We got DeMarcus Lawrence, Chauncey Golston, and Tyrus Wheat. Okay. Mozzie Smith, Linval Joseph. Mozzie Smith starting though? Trap. Mozzie Smith starting though? Good grief. Okay, because y'all got me thinking I'm slow. I'm like, hold on now. I do know my ABCs now. I ain't ride that short bus now. Hold on. I ain't ride the short bus. I did not. I'm sorry.
Short bus, shout it.
I didn't ride that short bus.
Short bus, shout it. Short bus, shout it. Short bus, shout it. Short bus, shout it.
I didn't ride the short bus, man. I'm just saying, hey, they got me looking crazy up here because it didn't make sense. But I think they just wrong. That's all. It's just unofficial. They just working on it probably. Let's see. But we'll know in a minute. You know what I'm saying? We'll know in a minute when the official version come out. But let's see. Osel Digazua, Jordan Phillips. I'm happy about these defensive tackles, y'all. And I ain't acting like they world beaters, but I just feel like it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? He said starting but splitting snaps. You talking about Mozzie? I hope so, because he don't deserve it. We're not giving passes in the trap, sir. We're not doing that. Okay? If you don't deserve to be there, we're not gonna give you the pass. Why should we? Why should we? You see what I'm saying? I don't think there's no reason we should. Because look, we'll be pretty much keeping up the foolishness. If we sit up and act like we gonna turn a blind eye while they just giving positions away and roster spots away, when it's time for us to play big games and we playing talented teams who actually went about it the right way, we ain't got no need to be complaining, sir.
Trap.
We sit up here and participate in the politics and let good players be on the bench just because that's what's going on in Dallas. No, we should be making sure our voices is heard. We should be telling the truth. So when it come back to bite us in the behind, we can't act like we didn't know. You see what I'm saying? We can sleep peacefully and be like, we said that. We knew for a fact that he didn't deserve to be starting over this young man. You see what I'm saying? We can't give him no passes. Exactly, Randy. We giving no passes in the trap, man. We're not doing it. You're going to be held accountable, man. And we know for a fact Mozzie has done nothing to be starting over anybody. And I'm not saying he don't have potential to be a good player. And maybe this year, maybe next year, who knows. But I'm talking about from what he has done on the field as of now, he don't deserve to be over nobody right now, man. So, let's just be real about it. We can't lie. We got to be real. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we can do it. All right, Michael Parsons, Marshawn Nealon. I'm happy about that. We seen the strides that Marshawn Nealon made. Marshawn Nealon was one of the more impressive guys, especially since Slam Williams went down. We needed to see somebody step up. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Marshawn did. Maris Louisville. Now, this is interesting. It looks like Louisville is starting over DeMarvion Overshown. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think about that? I think it might be simply them bringing Overshown along slowly. Because, look, Louisville was not hurt. You know what I'm saying? He's just a rookie. He's good. Overshown coming off of ACL. So, now, what is this, ACL or knee? You know what I'm saying? So, maybe they just bringing him along slowly. I don't know if that's politics at all. Because they both, you know what I'm saying? They're not bastards. They was actually brought up in the Jones system and recruited by the Joneses. So it ain't no discrimination between them two. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no discrimination. So I guess they just probably trying to bring Overshown along slowly. They probably don't want to rush him. You know what I'm saying? So Lil Fowl would be a good person to bridge the gap between Overshown getting a full workload. Okay? Eric Kendricks. I'm excited about him too, y'all. I told y'all, when I left camp, I said the most improved room was the linebacking core. And Eric Kendricks is silently one of the reasons, because he's the organizer. He's the orchestrator of the defense. He's gonna be the one that's telling everybody where to be and what the play is. He's gonna be the green dot. And I feel good about that, because the green dot should be a linebacker. You know? We was playing untraditional. You know, we shouldn't have a green dot safety. That's that Dan Quinn stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, no diss to Dan Quinn, but it's like he was reinventing something. He was doing something different. Now we got a real Mike linebacker. The Mike linebacker should be in the middle of the field because he can communicate with the safeties and the defensive line because he's in the middle. That's why it makes more sense. Think about a safety trying to come all the way down to communicate with the linebackers, and then the linebackers got to communicate with the You see what I'm saying? It's way more easier for a middle linebacker to communicate on the fly with the defensive line and with the safeties and the corners. They right here by everybody. So they can communicate quick because you know how some of these offenses is. They might be trying to hike the ball quick. You don't have time to be doing all that. So you need your Mike linebacker to be right there in the middle, close to everybody, so he can communicate, get the message out quickly. So, wait a minute. 1 second. All right. Who else we got? Damone Clark. Now, they don't even got nobody behind him. I'm happy Buddy Johnson made this team, too, because he played good enough to be there. So, it seemed like they trying not to be too biased out here. Damone Clark, I'm not too high on him right now, but hopefully he proves me wrong. Trayvon Diggs, yes, sir, that's my guy. CJ Goodwin, we don't know what the hell this man done done.
Trap.
And we already know CJ Goodwin is a special teams marvel. Like, he's this and that on special teams. But we ain't seen none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's been some years since we seen CJ Goodwin on that type of time. Like, does that deserve a roster spot? Like, we seen Sam Williams be a gunner. Like, you can put a lot of people on that position and probably get some decent, but I don't know, man. They just love CJ Goodwin. We coulda, man, we probably let a good player go keeping CJ Goodwin, though. Like, just being real. Jordan Lewis, I actually feel good about Jordan Lewis this year because I was encouraged about how he came back last year. Caleb Carson, we got his interview. I can't wait to show y'all that. I might have a new nickname for him because he got a weird looking. He got something he do with his eyes. That boy got that killer in his eyes now. He got some. Hey, you gotta watch him. Donovan Wilson, Marquise Bell, Malik Hooker, Ranye Thomas, and then special teams people. We ain't even gotta go over them. But let's continue, man. That's just the unofficial depth chart. We just talking about what we see right now. This was something that came across here. And they say it's breaking news. The Browns offered a 2nd and a 3rd round pick along with Amari Cooper to the 49ers for Brandon Ayuk. Now that is just distasteful if that's true. Man, that's a healthy deal. They just treating Coop like he just leftovers or something. Like Coop like that. Coop been balling with every quarterback they had over there, but they was willing to do that. I don't know, man. Coop just rubbed the people the wrong way or some shit, don't it? Like, I don't know. What is it about Amari Cooper that make people just don't want him around? Maybe he's not the group type of guy. He's an individual. I don't know what it is. He's an individual more than anything. And when you playing a team game, it might just, don't work out that much. I don't know what it is. But we'll have to see what's up, man. But that's a healthy trade right there. And the 49ers still turned it down? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, they treat Coop like he just leftovers, you guys. It's like we ate that the whole week and then we put it on the plate again. Like we good on that. Coop don't deserve that though, man. Coop been a good wide receiver for us, for the Raiders, and for the Browns. With shaky quarterback play, he's still been a good wide receiver. To this day, I'll take him back, put him back with Dak Prescott, and then call me in the morning. You know what I'm saying? What that boy Scarface said. All right, Football Fever, shout out to you on Twitter. He said Dallas Cowboys running back Rico Dowdle is expected to be running back 1. Look, in a room that includes Ezekiel Elliott and Dalvin Cook, Dowdle should be the favorite to lead the Cowboys in rushing attempts and rushing yards this season, per Todd Archer wrote. That's what they said, right? Let's see. I think Mr. Todd Archer said something else. Hold up. Where is it? Dang, my bad. Hold on. I think Todd Archer said something else. I thought I had it on here, but Ty Archer basically said, I ain't said that, bro. Ty Archer said that was false accusations.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations.
Ty Archer said, I did not say that. So, you know, that one was false. All right? Like, so don't take that. Zeke is not, Rico has not been labeled as running back one. I know I've been seeing it all over social media too. But according to my sources, Ty Archer said that he ain't said that. All right? He said, get that up out of there. He didn't say that. But it says latest episode of Scoop City talking about the holdout between Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The holdup at this point, from what I understand, is about the years the Dallas Cowboys are willing to commit. While it's assumed that Dak is going to be paid at the top of the market, the Cowboys are aware of that. It's do they want to put themselves in a position to contractually, in that position contractually. That will keep Dak in Dallas longer than 2, 3, 4 years. And that's the Dak is looking for. He's looking for a long-term commitment from the Dallas Cowboys. So the holdup here is really the belief from the Dallas Cowboys. This is a guy who's won a lot of games. But is this enough? Winning, not enough for Jerry Jones. We know this. They want to do more. They don't want to, hold on, they is going in on my boy Dak. They don't want to just be the team that wins a lot of games. They want to be the team that can play in the Super Bowl. So, okay, that's a handful of stuff they saying. So they basically saying that Jerry and them wanted 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. So that'll be crazy. That's very insulting. That's very insulting, man. That's crazy. You got a quarterback who finished top 2 in the league last year, and they saying we just want to date you. We don't want no ring, bro. You ain't getting no ring over here, sir. Trap. You know what I'm saying? That, like, hey, Dak might not be a 10 in this metaphor, but he might be a good 8.5. You know what I'm saying? And they saying, nah, bro, we good. They said Dak don't want a long term. That was acting like Joneses don't want it. So, hey, we'll have to see how that shake out, man. I don't know. It's all gossip right now to me until it's said out there. All right, according to these free agents left out here, who are y'all looking at? Would y'all bring in anybody? Because I'm believing in the team that we got assembled right now. But just in case, is it anybody on here that interests y'all? I believe it's still valid. You know, it could be some people that got signed, but I think they still out here. We got Kareem Hunt. That's kind of interesting. Kadarius Toney is he's just like Coop. People don't like him. He's talented, but they don't like him, and it don't work out wherever he go. Hunter Renfrow is kind of interesting, though. Hunter Renfrow could come over here and be a nice third, fourth option. You know what I'm saying? For Dak Prescott. Dak, I absolutely love him because he run good routes. Yeah, it's crazy that he's still out there, right? Yeah, and him and Xavier Howard, I know he done lost a couple steps, but I think he's still good, though. But, yeah. Now, this right here is interesting. This is interesting. We know Mike McDaniels as the Dolphins head coach, regular season 20-14. In the playoffs, he is 0-2. Mike McDaniels has signed an extension through 20 and 2028. Good. Trap. But you gonna hear some of these people up here and say Mike McCarthy don't deserve no contract. Let's move on from Mike McCarthy. This dude is 0-2 in the playoffs, but they signed him through 2028. Mike record is better than his across the board, but he just this young hotshot, bright offensive mind. Mike had this offense 1 year and his offense was better than them. Mike ain't got the personnel he got. His offense was better than them. 1 year, better than them. Track record, better than them. Super Bowl champ, better than him. But you hear people that's in this fan base talking about get rid of Mike? What is... I just don't understand us, bro. I really don't. Like, I wouldn't be up here taking up for people who don't have a real shot or don't have a real argument to be here. Like, if Mike McCarthy was terrible, I'd be like, get him out of here. I'd be ahead of y'all saying get him up out of here. But y'all don't realize that man, how is his resume awarding him an extension, but Mike McCarthy can't get one? Let me know that. Somebody give me a legitimate reason why. I'll wait. I need that Jeopardy music, bro. I'm going to get it one day. I'll probably get copywritten or something. I don't care. I need that Jeopardy music because I want to literally wait. For the people who hating on Mike, where are you? Tell me a legitimate reason why this young man right here deserve to be signed through 2028 and you want to get rid of Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy is head and shoulders above this man in every category. Every single one. And it ain't even close. It ain't even close. But y'all want Mike out the door. Y'all say y'all seen enough of Mike. It's crazy, man. This man, it's crazy to me. This man just got a 4-year extension. We already knew about these guys. I think I may have put that in there by mistake. So let's get into some of these interviews real quick.
Also, special teams as well. Can you talk about just your impact going forward in both capacities?
Yeah, I really just want to do anything that coach is asking me to do. And anytime I step on the field, I'm going to bring the energy. I'm going to bring everything I got with me for the guy next to me.
This is Maris Lewify, in case y'all don't know.
Can you talk about the challenges with Sean Watson being able to scramble at any point?
Yeah, definitely emphasizing that as a defense, knowing that he's a good runner. It's always a challenge when you got a running quarterback, just because they're threatening you in different kinds of ways. So we're just preparing for that and keeping that in mind going throughout this week.
Defense kind of both of them?
Yeah.
What's been Zimmer's message to the linebacker corps, especially some of the younger guys, so just the younger guys on defense going into their first ever NFL game?
Yeah, especially for me, Coach Zim would just say to me, just cut it loose. Let him do the thinking, and when we get to game time, just go out there and have fun.
Man, I like what he said, though.
It's always a challenge when you got a running quarterback, just because they're threatening you in different kinds of ways. So we're just preparing for that and keeping that in mind going throughout this week.
Defense kind of both of them?
Yeah.
What's been Zimmer's message to the linebacker corps, especially some of the younger guys, so just the younger guys on defense going into their first ever NFL game?
Yeah, especially for me, Coach Zim would just say to me, just cut it loose. Let him do the thinking, and when we get to game time, just go out there and have fun.
Man, do y'all know how much of an advantage that is for us? How free this defense gonna play? Just off that small little detail what he just said. Zim said, let me do the thinking. I'm gonna be the strategist. I just want y'all to go out there and play freely. See, what we said, it's the same on the offense versus the defense. You remember in Kellen Moore's scheme, we said what? If you thinking, you can't play fast. It's the same thing on the defense. If you doing too much thinking, you can't play as fast as you want to. So, somebody said they thought that was boom, 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 boom. Hey, he is giving some bone vibes right now. You ain't lying. But, you know, if you thinking too much, you just can't be playing as fast. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be processing, reading and reacting. You don't supposed to be thinking about too much stuff. You read and react. That's a split-second decision. I'm reading what's happening. I'm reacting. Not sitting up here trying to calculate every single thing and strategize. That's the defensive coordinator job. You supposed to put us in position to be successful. You supposed to emphasize all of our people and put us in a position to be successful. That's what the defensive coordinator is supposed to do. Not all that other stuff. So I love the fact that he just told this young man to play freely. Let him worry about all the other stuff. Just go out there and do what you do, young man. I can't wait to see it.
What's it been like seeing, you know,
boom,
the
boom,
additions
boom,
the team's made
boom.
up front
Yeah,
on the D-line, bringing in Linville Jones the last few weeks? How much do you feel like that's helped up front?
I feel like it's helped a lot, not only on the field, but these guys are veterans coming in, and so they bring a lot of knowledge, and they're natural leaders. And so for the young guys, especially me and the rookies and we just look up to them, and they have a lot of things to share with us.
Yeah, Mike said it looked like some linebackers were smiling in the run
And I'm
defense
gonna
drills
accept
in the
that.
first few reps that those dudes were out there in front of you guys.
So could you say that again?
Mike said it looked
okay.
like some of you guys at linebacker position were smiling in the first few run drills with those two
Yeah.
in front of you because
Yeah.
of just how much they can make an impact.
Yeah, I mean, having great D linemen in front of linebackers is, I mean, it's everything really. Yeah.
Hey, man. He said they was smiling looking at the defensive lineman in front of them. They just know they finna wreak havoc on these offenses going up against us, man. All we need them to do is hold up the offensive line. The linebackers gonna shoot the gaps, and they gonna make the plays. I feel like we actually got real linebackers who gonna be able to do that, who's not gonna be dodging contact and all that stuff, man. We don't have to worry about that no more. That was DQ scheme. That was his DBs, cornerbacks playing linebacker. We don't have to worry about that no more. He probably would have put Caleb Carson at linebacker. Messing with DQ. If we would have drafted him, he'd probably be the linebacker the next year. You never know. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, but it's true. So let's get into it with Mr. Caleb Carson.
Yeah, a little lighter.
What are the guys that have been around here that played with Amari told you about Amari Cooper?
He's a great receiver.
Facts.
Nothing more, nothing less. Just he's a great receiver.
Can you talk about how much it's meant to you that, you talked before about Trayvon kind of taking you under his wing and mentoring you and working with you. Just how much time does he spend with you, and just how much does that mean to you that he's taking that time with you?
Yeah, he spent a lot of time with me. And I actually got to watch film together, so he's been taking me under his wing. Really just showing me the ins and outs. So.
Is this something you're ready for and expected when you were drafted to be a starter week 1?
To be honest, I feel like everything happened for a reason. I'm more than prepared. I wouldn't say that I expected it, but I'm prepared and I'm ready.
What is it about Al, that guy?
Do y'all see that? Look at his eyes, man. That boy got some crazy in his eyes, man. I'm telling you now. Hey. I might call him Killer Carson. I think I might call him Killer Carson, man. That boy got some dog in him. He got some dog in him. Hey, and then Al Harris gave his stamp of approval. Hey, when I heard that, I got confident in him. I'ma trust Al Harris, man. We already know who Al Harris is.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
We know Al Harris is him Jones. We already know.
I just think he's a guy that gives you more confidence than what you already got. I feel like I'm a confident guy, but I feel like he put more confidence in me. And he trusts me, and he knows I'm here for a reason. So.
Visualize this game coming up, or do you maybe try not to make a big deal about it? Do you kind of let yourself go and try to visualize what it's going to be like?
If you make it bigger than what it is, it's going to be a big moment for you. But I don't try to make it a big moment. It's going to be any other game. I've been playing football all my life, so I just feel like nothing changes. Just more people, more, you know what I'm saying, television. But at the end of the day, you've been doing this since you were 5 years old.
Hey, I love that. He's absolutely right. If you come up here and make it complicated, thinking about it, palms sweating, knees weak, arms is heavy, you vomit on the sweater already and stuff like that, you gonna choke. What happened to Rabbit? You know what I'm saying? He was thinking about it too much. He had to get mad to come out there and go left. You see what I'm saying? So don't make it too big, man. You set up here and played this football. You played football since you was in Little League. You just gotta remember that this is just a simple game of football. Everything else is really made up in your head when you think about it. All the pressure and all the crowd and all that goofy stuff, that's really just made up in your head. Because look what you're doing. I always use this metaphor. Would you be nervous if you was tying your shoe in front of 1 million people?
Trap.
See, one of them greats, I think was it Johnny Unitas? One of them great quarterbacks said, you don't get nervous if you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't get nervous if you know what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? I love it. Because listen, answer me that first though. Most people, some people just nervous anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some people. But most people wouldn't get nervous doing something that they know how to do. I'm tying my shoe. I don't care who in front of me. No problem. When you comfortable in what you doing, it ain't no nervous. You ready? You more anxious than anything. But you just gotta stay level-headed, even keel, and go out there and play the game that you've been playing since a little kid. But listen to what he go on to say.
Biggest game?
Wait a minute.
Well, I would say matchup game, Keon Coleman.
What he telling on me for, ATL? Come on now, wait a minute. Please don't tell on me, but let's continue, man. Don't listen to him.
What'd you learn from that experience?
That was a great game. That was, really,
hold on, I might be finna do something that's illegal though, so y'all just, hey, let me know if y'all want to risk it though. You know what I'm saying? Say risk it, landlord, or, you know, be conservative. What we gonna say? R for risk or N for no? Which one we gonna do? Give me an R if you want me to risk it. Give me an N if you want me just to chill out. Because listen, if we risk it, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Because listen what he said. We gotta pay attention to what he said.
This game coming up, or do you maybe try not to make a big deal about it? Do you kind of let yourself go and try to visualize what it's going to be like?
If you make it bigger than what it is, it's going to be a big moment for you. But I don't try to make it a big moment. Just it's going to be any other game. I've been playing football all my life, so I just feel like nothing changes. Just more people, more, you know what I'm saying, television. But at the end of the day, you've been doing this since you were 5 years old. Biggest game? Well, I would say matchup game, Keon Coleman, Florida State game.
What'd you learn from that experience?
That was a great game. That was really just don't make the moment too big. I feel like that game I didn't make the moment too big, and we just competed. So at the end of the day, that's what I'm here to do, is just compete.
So y'all already know me. My antennas was up when he said that. He said his best game was against Keon Coleman. That was his biggest game. That young man said he wasn't scared. You know what I'm saying? So you already know, landlord, I had to go check that out. You know, I had to go see what happened for myself. You understand? I had to break out the monocle, the magnifying glass. I had to go do some investigative researching for myself. So let me make sure I got this loaded up. This is the risk. So everybody said risk it. Hey, we gonna risk it for the biscuit. What they say? Shout out to Thomas A for the $2 super. He says, I will be at the Cowboys versus Browns game Sunday. You got to represent, man. Hey, I want to see Thomas A in there banging in the middle of the dog pound or whatever they call it with the Cowboy star on in there representing. And we got your bail money, too. Trap. Thomas A a big dude. They better not mess with our folks up there, man. We're going to have some problems. But listen, this is what I was doing. The risk was to show y'all some of this film, okay? That's what it was. The risk was to show y'all some of this film, and we finna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got a ban on the ACC or not, but we finna do it anyway. Screw it. So let me make sure y'all see what I see. One more time, one time. I had to go look it up. You know what I'm saying? I had to go look at that, you know? Okay, y'all see what I see. All right, do you see what I see? Let me go to my notes. All right, 25 seconds. They started off going at going at Caleb too. All right, you got Caleb Carson right here at the bottom of the screen. Number 1 right there. That's him at the bottom of the screen right here. Let's go. They started off going at him. He got blocked right there. He still tried to come get some of that tackle. All right, let's skip ahead. All right, 25. This a play right here. Kalen at the top of the screen. Slant to Keon Coleman. Kayla right there on him. That's a good play. The way he was aligned, you ain't stopping that little slant right there. You see, he got about a 10-yard cushion. You ain't stopping that slant, but he was right there, reacting, read the play. Nice tackle. Good job. Let's see, 49. We got to do this quick for the feds come. You know what I'm saying? We got to do this quick for the feds come. Let me see. All right. Boom. 49. Okay, this was a great play. You got Caleb Carson at the bottom of the screen right here. And I still don't like he got this 10-yard cushion, but maybe that's the way they coached him up. But let's see. This him at the bottom of the screen. Look, I love the way how he got physical with Keon. And he dropped the INT right there. And now, Keon, that's not a play where I'm saying he got physical with him. He got physical on a lot of the other plays. This play right here in particular, Keon just failed. But that's supposed to have been a pick, Caleb. I know, yeah, you know better. You supposed to got that one and been running back. You supposed to been still running right now. with that play right there. Okay, let's see. 17. See, he got a lot of work against Keon. This Keon right here at the bottom of the screen. Okay, the quarterback roll out. Look at that boy Caleb right there.
Trap.
Look at that boy Caleb ready for him right there, man. Hey, this is good work right here. This is against a starting NFL wide receiver too. And he's at a small school like Wake Forest, far as, the NFL level talent. They don't have a embarrassment of riches of that over there. And he doing this alone. So let's skip ahead. 257. Hey, y'all better have my bail money. Put my bail money in the super chat, man. Don't leave me out here hanging now. Don't leave me out here hanging. Put the bail money in the super chat. Which one it is? I think he at the top of the screen. Yo. And then something you'll notice, it looked like he was shadowing Keon too. Look, him and Keon fighting. Hey, he still banging. He banging with the
trap.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Hey, he took it to Keon Coleman, y'all. I just like to see that fight, bro. Cause sometimes, man, it be mental. If you see a dude pushing you and all of that and you scared to fight back with him, man, that says a lot. We men, we ain't going for that. You got to be ready to fight this dude throughout the whistle. Hey, if you get a tick, anything, whatever happened, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to stand on business. And, hey, Caleb was not playing around. He was ready for it. He was there for it. Let's see. Let's skip ahead before the feds come. Let's see. 434. All right, boom. Let's see. This is the physicality I mean right here. All right, you got Caleb Carson right here in the slot guard. Keon Coleman, he followed him everywhere he went. That shows you the confidence his defensive coordinator got in him. Look at him. No, sir, just physical the whole way. Then threw him up off of him, man. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. He did not shy away from this competition that he had right here. Look, he all over him. Then just threw, man, get up off of me. I love it. He got that attitude for real. All right, 624. All right, 624. All right, let's check this one out. Hold up. He at the bottom of the screen right here. Bottom of the screen. Locked on Keon Coleman again. Checking this man all the way through the whistle. Listen, that pass supposed to went to him. Did y'all see the quarterback? He eliminated his route. Had him all out of bounds. Great coverage all the way through the whistle. Great job by Caleb Carson, man. Great job. He all over Keon. He really is. He gave up a touchdown or so, but he all over him right now. Let's see, 750. Hey, man, y'all better bail me out because the YouTube Illuminati might be on my trail right now. But we still gonna give y'all this content. 750. All right. Look how physical he is with this man. You see Caleb right there in the slot. Look at him. He putting hands on this young man.
Trap.
I love it.
Trap.
I love it, bro. Listen, I'm a former wide receiver, man. One of the hardest things to do is to deal with a DB who trying to be physical with you. Now, I was a younger receiver going up against upperclassmen and stuff, so these dudes are bigger than me. They stronger than me, all of that. So it's kind of hard to deal with a good jam from an upperclassman. That was a hurdle I had to get over, man. If somebody put them hands on you and you're not strong enough, it's going to be a long day. It's a lot of receivers in the league right now who can't get off a jam. But that's the way the offensive coordinators kind of got away with it. They start taking them off the line of scrimmage. They start motioning them. That's why you get all this innovation from. Because the jam is a very effective tool if it's done right. But you'll see Keon Coleman right here in the slot. And you see Caleb Carson right there over him. Now, I like this Caleb. Look how physical he get with him. Come here, Keon. Come here. Then he punking him out. Then he pushed him, man. Caleb is a gangster, y'all. I see it. He like that. He a gangster. Now, I ain't saying he the best player in the world, but I'm going to say this. He's a physical, fighting corner that he gonna bring it to you. He's not going to sit back and let you do him any kind of way. He's going to bring the fight to you. And if you bring the fight to him, he going to be ready for you. All right, let's check this out. This him at the top of the screen. Look at him. Bow. He letting Keon know he is there.
Trap.
Look at that. He letting Keon know he was there. He could have easily just, you know what I'm saying, tapped him on the back just to let him. Nah, this is a message. This is physicality. That ball was way too high. He knew that. He still wanted to get that hit on him just to let him know, hey, I'm going to be here all week. And I got one more play to show y'all. This is the touchdown he gave up. A one missed tackle. When you going up against a talent like him, you can't miss tackles. But he played a solid game, y'all. He did. I'm scared to show y'all all of it, but he missed that tackle. Keon went on to score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? But, man, with him to be a Wake Forest kid going up against big, bad Florida State, you know what I'm saying? He was ready for the challenge, y'all. He was ready for it. He just gave up that touchdown, man. If I was the coach, I would have pat him on the back and say, hey, man, it happens. Just don't let him, just wrap up next time. Just wrap up next time. But, man, let's get into it, man. I feel great about that, though. I feel great about Caleb now that after I seen him going up against top-tier talent without no hesitation, without no back down, he was ready to go to war toe-to-toe with Mr. What's his name? Keon Cole. He wasn't playing around. But shout out to Mr. Ratio with the $10 Superman. I appreciate you. He said supreme content here. Man doesn't look like a 6th-round draft pick. He don't. I like how physical he is. This whole team looked like it got a physical makeover. It looked like Zimmer was on some physical type vibes. It looked like Mike McCarthy was on some physical type vibes. Listen, I know they've been preaching that physicality for some years now. It look like they serious this year. Trap. Hey, I was watching some film earlier. I think I got to the bottom of the reason why our run game was not how it should be. Oh, he had Keon ready to fight. I'm talking about every play they was jawing at each other, pushing each other. That's what you want to see. But listen, I think I got to the bottom of what was going on with our run game. From what I seen, I watched a whole lot of tape, y'all. I'm talking about, like, I can't even remember exactly how many games. I was just so focused on the O-line because I'm trying to see where we needed to improve it. I think I got down to the bottom of it. I think the problem was, it was poor effort when it came to the tight ends blocking. And that's Schoonmaker. I don't know if it was poor effort, but it was bad execution. He was just not getting the blocks done. And I know that was his calling card, but I seen several plays where it was him missing on blocks. I seen several plays where Tyler Biadasz was getting beat. So that's two combinations. Tyler Biadasz was getting beat. Then you got the tight ends not blocking. Now, it was not just Schoonmaker. It was Schoonmaker, it was Ferg missing some blocks, and it was Hendershot. They all was missing blocks. So that's why when we sit back and look and say, Mike, why you want these tight ends to be blocking? Why you want an inline tight end? Mike is telling you that it's ruining his run game, y'all. That's what he's trying to tell you. We sit up and wonder why Mike McCarthy is so invested in an inline tight end. I see. If you sit up and watch the film and all the plays that we went successful in the run game, now you start to look and be like, man, it's screwing up everything. Don't y'all know how intricate a football play is? This is why we don't give y'all the leeway and say one player. One player don't determine a football game. Because listen, when you look at the film, it tells you everything. When I tell you everything else on the play was perfect, but then it might just be one person mess up and now it's an unsuccessful play. That's why it's a team game, y'all. It's all about the team. You will see everybody else got their blocks. I'm talking about even the Giants game, Chuma was making blocks, but you will see Hendershot miss a block. You will see Schoonmaker miss a block. You will see Tyler Biadasz getting beat in the middle. And now the running back has nowhere to go. So we definitely needed a big-time upgrade in the interior of our O-line, and I promise you, I don't see Cooper getting did like that, bro. Trap. Now, I know he a rookie, but it's a difference between being, just not that strong of a guy. We know Cooper is a strong guy. I already see that. As a rookie, he's a strong dude. Tyler Biadasz couldn't handle that pressure like that. He couldn't handle them bull rushes and that strength like that. He just couldn't. He just wasn't equipped for it. He didn't have the steady hands to pull off that procedure. He just didn't. So now I feel very, very much so confident in the interior of our O-line. We got a solid core now. So Dak, it was plenty of plays that the pocket is pushed back because Tyler Biadasz getting beat. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Steele getting beat. So it's a lot of concerns. But now I see why Mike McCarthy put so much emphasis on these inline tight ends, because the combination of the tight ends missing blocks, Tyler Biadasz getting beat in the middle, and then, you know, some skeptical looking vision from our running backs. That was a combination of things that made our running game very, very trash last year. You trash! In my opinion. I think all of that stuff combined at the wrong time and the right time to mess it up. I feel like that combination is the reason why our run game was bad. But I promise you, more times than not, it was Tyler Biadasz screwing up, Terrence Steele, and the tight end. Straight up. And hey, I challenge any of our film watchers, go watch it and let me know if you see the same thing, if you interpret it the same way. But I'm pretty confident in that. It seemed like a lot of the times it was those usual suspects. So hopefully Schoonmaker in year 2 gonna be a bigger, stronger guy who can hold his blocks better. Hopefully we upgraded from Tyler Biadasz to Cooper Beebe now. We got a stronger dude to do it. So hopefully we just got better all around from all these aspects, and we got a better run game. But I forgot. Supposed to been talking about the Browns, but I got into that film and I just wanted to talk about it. So hey, I'm already at an hour, so I might just have to change the title of this thing. And me and HTM finna talk about the Browns anyway. I'm already certain. So hey man, y'all forgive me. Y'all know we do this on the fly. I get into my rants and my stuff, and then the content just get to pouring out. I forget where I'm at. So y'all forgive me, man. But if you enjoyed the show, man, let your boy know, man. Let your boy know. Let me go get Tricks in his super chat. I appreciate you. He said, for the bail funds, man. Hey, I might need them. Now look, this is why you gotta watch the shows live. I don't know, but the Illuminati might take the video down. They might take the video down. So, hey, if you didn't catch it live, it ain't my fault. I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff you just can't show. But I did want to let y'all see that after I seen that tape, I got a little more confident in Caleb Carson being a starter as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? As a starter, as a rookie, I feel more confident. Jared Judy, he gonna be physical with you. I can't wait to see that. I think Caleb Carson. Now, Al Harris, I used to get mad at Al too back in the day. Because I felt like we weren't physical enough. Caleb need to be physical. You hear what I'm saying? Caleb need to be physical, y'all. Charles Bud said he has dialysis tomorrow, man. We got your prayers up, man. Wishing you a full recovery, man. You know what I'm saying? We want you to beat all the sickness that you got, man. You know what I'm saying? Be healthy. Doing backward flips by tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We've got prayers up for you in the trap, man. We want all our people to do good and be good, feel good. You know what I'm saying? We got a new Cowboy season going, man. We do. So we got to be there for it. We got to be ready for it, you know? But yeah, man, we finna talk about them. ATM said we can go ahead and start when you jump off. Tell them go ahead and grab some refreshments and we'll rock out. Yeah, man, go get you some Kool-Aid, the red kind. You know what I'm saying? Get you a couple of snacks and make sure y'all hit the like button. Now, we got 100 people on here. I know it's been much more than 100 people and we still ain't got 100 likes. That's just distasteful right there, man. I ain't cried that many times in 2024, man, but good grief. Look at the disappointment on that young man's face. You got me walking around with my head down. How you gonna disappoint a baby? What more do you want from me? You got me staring out the window. Now I gotta give you that ugly cry. Oh my goodness, man. Hit the like and shout for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's do it. Trap, 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 trap. Hey, man, listen, I'm going to leave this up there until y'all get me to 100 likes. That's what we doing. We gonna leave this graphic up there until I see 100 likes on there. How long do y'all want to see the ugly cry now? How long do y'all want to see the ugly cry? Nah, I can't do it. It's torturing myself too. I trust y'all. Y'all gonna give me 100. I trust y'all. Hey, go on get that 100 up there, man, so I can feel good like I accomplished my goals. Okay, let's do it. But, man, I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And you know, it's spin back vibes, man. It's a new season. We getting back to the schedule program. We getting right back on it, man. We getting right back on it. So, hey, make sure y'all tune in. Right back, spin back game where my SBGs at. And you already know why them haters hate on us. Why? Because we are the greatest. That's why. Make no mistake about it. Spin back gang. We in here. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Let's get it.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in the shrine. I never let these play me, they see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble stuff ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most
if you enjoyed the
their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burning up ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these I'm great and I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, and pop out until you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning. For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Cause the piece I'm cropping be masterpieces, they Photoshop. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, to know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it, and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
Hey, man, that song I played for y'all yesterday, it went a little something like, I got the world in front of me. I'm taking everything I can see, cause ain't no looking back. And for the team, I'm all forward. Ball like a small forward. I'm going forward. Ain't no looking back. I got the weight of the state on my back. No time to play or relax, cause ain't no looking back. I told my niggas, don't get caught up in the trap. We putting the hood on the map, cause ain't no looking back. It ain't no looking back, boy. I'm getting paid in many different ways. That's why people hate. If you win the way, then you getting sprayed. Boy, I ball like the NBA. I stay straight like Kawhi Leonard braids. Unfazed by all these minor distractions, cause all the hunger is present and all my feelings are absent. Added up the paper so BS get subtracted. So all them excuses, I'm about to make something happen. Looking backwards, hell no. I'm one track minded for mine like a fucking railroad. I got tunnel vision. I am totally in tune and focused on my goals. I'm making major moves. Young boss in the building. I bet I make you move. Cause one false move, I bet he'll make the news. So if you think about tripping, you better go take a cruise. Young was made to lose. Now he make the rules. I pay my dues. Yes, sir, man. Let's get it, man. Acapella vibes. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.